Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
welcome, movie Star Wars fans. Time for Geeks and Gamers news. Not Geeks plus Gamers. That's fake news. This is real news. Making Geeks and Gamers great again by going through the BS, seeing what the fandom is actually doing, and giving our opinions. Strong opinions. So, of course, my old pal, B-Level, made a video recently. Fantifa's plans to boycott Star Wars. Oh no, what's this all about? Well, we're gonna find out. And I think we'll talk about Ichibaka too. They want to cancel anything in entertainment that's left. This is where you see what these people are all about. Anything that we have left, they want to cancel. Okay, so Doctor Strange 2 and The Mandalorian Season 2. Things that are actually on track to get their regular release dates, and nobody's happy. SJWs to AJWs. They can't, neither side can be happy ever. So we are going to check out my man B-Level's video. I think it's only fair. He's done quite a few of mine. And yeah, this is getting my attention. Fantifa, started by Kermit the Log, I believe, and they're rolling with it. I think when we talked a little bit more, me and B-Level, I said, yeah, roll with Fantifa, and that's funny, but not when it's used like this. Now, Rosario Dawson, there is a little bit of controversy around her and her family, but there's also a lawsuit. And does it help her to comment on it publicly when there's a lawsuit? No. I don't know everything that happened, but also some people will use social media to sway public opinion when what you should do is let the court decide if there's an actual if you have an actual argument, instead of going straight to public opinion, which is not fair. And even if it's an isolated incident, it's involving her family, not just her, and it is cancel culture for sure. It is cancel culture, which I don't agree with at all. If she did wrong, she did wrong, but I don't see a lot of evidence that she's done wrong. Just that she was involved with something with her family, her parents, her father, I believe, and a worker that they hired. So, plus she's in the public eye. She has her job is involved with the public. So she should not comment on it whatsoever. Let the courts decide. And it's pending. So should you cancel her? This is guilty until proven innocent. This is the problem on both sides, SJWs and AJWs. And you know what? If we start doing this to everybody, if we start doing this to every person in the entertainment industry, you're not going to have any entertainment left. And you know what? I want some entertainment back. I want the world to get back on track. I want people to be healthy, live their lives, and I want people to have a future in entertainment. Entertainment, it's so important. It marks the time, and it also helps pass the time when real life gets hard. Okay? So let's watch a video on Geeks and Gamers News. And yes, I am going to continue this series because I think you viewers have been liking it. And what an interesting one today, where I get to comment on two of my former associates, Geeks and Gamers and B-Level. And then we're also going to talk about the Ichibaka. All right, so let's play B-Level's video, which the ratio is not looking too good right now.
Hey everyone, B-Level Star Wars here. If anybody watches Ewoks Unhinged, my political channel that I
I
co-host
do not.
with Dark Synovia,
I do
in
not.
our video
Although
last
this
night, we
came up
started
in my
discussing
notifications.
Mandalorian Season 2 a bit, and the lawsuit against the actress Rosario Dawson for transphobia, which included the emotional, psychological, and physical harm towards a transgender individual.
Yeah, I just find it to be very hypocritical.
Yeah.
If an actor agrees with his politics, oh, that's okay. They can have an opinion.
This gets exhausting all across the board. People that don't create anything, and I'm lumping B level in there with Jeremy because he's commenting on a Jeremy tweet. People that don't create anything just criticize everything. I'm a critic too, but I try to give people benefit of the doubt and let things play out. I don't really want to. I am a boycotter, but I did it based on the quality of the product of Star Wars, not on person's politics or all this other stuff. And it's getting ridiculous. It really is. I will also show you the tweet from Itchy Baka later, but let's listen.
For critiquing Trump's abysmal handling of the coronavirus situation, yet this actress has been
Now I he's entitled to his opinion. I'm not for Trump or against him, but I don't think across the world anyone's really been handling it amazingly. It's a worldwide epidemic. I think things always could be handled better, and everything needs to be taken seriously. But he's entitled to his opinion here. Let's see what else he has to say about Rosario Dawson. What does he know specifically that she has done to this individual?
Included in a lawsuit against harassment, both psychological, emotional, and physical against a trans person. It's like we're crazy for critiquing Trump, yet Jeremy will support a potential abuser.
Well, if this person actually does end up being in Mandalorian and she does play Ahsoka, I'll boycott out of principle.
Yeah, I'd boycott it too, for sure. You know, like for example, I'm not really interested in the incorporation of Dave Filoni lore.
Oh, here we go.
But if it was used and it was another actress, or
so against Dave Filoni,
if this story wasn't in the equation, I would just not watch season out of disinterest. If it was just the character of Ahsoka and the Filoni lore, I would just be like, whatever, I'm not that interested. But if they pick this actress with this story, then confirmed, then I would boycott for sure the show. And to show solidarity with the trans community and anybody who's really been abused, we've made a stake that Fantifa, so me and Dark Synovia, Ewoks Unhinged, we will boycott.
As much as I'm covering Geeks and Gamers news, making Geeks and Gamers great again, and not the stigma associated with AJW'S that just want to make everything miserable, I will be covering Fantifa too, that are making things equally as miserable, and that goes to B level and Dark Synovia. There's something positive to look forward to. You're just as much as elitist as Jeremy is with his anti-identity politics. You just don't want anything to do with Dave Filoni because of your EU love. It's getting ridiculous. No one can make anything anymore. Make something yourself. If you're this much of a critic, you don't even want to give things a shot. So here, I brought up an article about Rosario Dawson. This is on, I believe, ABC News or NBC News. Sorry, Rosario Dawson and her family sued over alleged. Maybe I'll pull up. I'll get hit. I'll kick B level out of this, and I'll share. Hold on a second. I gotta trash that. Bring this up so you could see the article too. All right. Rosario Dawson and her family sued over alleged transphobic assault. The actor and girlfriend of President candidate Corey. So this is an older article. Allegedly, it's allegedly attacked a transgender employee in Los Angeles. The lawsuit claims. Okay. transgender man alleges that actor Rosario Dawson and her family subjected him to transphobic harassment and violent abuse, according to a suit filed in Los Angeles court. And that's where it should play out, not in public opinion. I'm sure her lawyers are saying, do not even comment publicly. Dawson, 40, is the girlfriend of Democratic presidential candidate Senator Cory Booker of New Jersey. The suit filed Friday alleges Dawson and 3 members of her family violated Dedrick Finley's civil rights by discriminating against him for his transgender status. The suit seeks damages for that, as well as battery, assault, emotional distress, and several other allegations. Neither the family's lawyer. I'm trying to skim through to see if there's anything. Okay, I remember this. I just trying to. Okay, this is where it started. According to the suit, Finley, 55, moved from Beacon, New York to Los Angeles in December 2017 to work as a handyman for the Dawson family and renovate and remodel Rosario's personal residence, which promised him consistent work. He later moved into North Hollywood home rented by the family and soon after came out to them as transgender. Now, this is the other interesting thing is it's related to work. They hired the transgender man for work, a family friend. Also, I think they became his landlord too. With so there's lots of stuff here. There's lots of things that this needs to get played out in court. You don't know everything. You shouldn't cancel this woman over this because there's so much involved here, and it's an employee. It could be. I'm not saying it is. Because, again, this transgender man gets his day in court too. But it could be a disgruntled employee as well. All right? You don't know everything going on here. The family misgendered him multiple times each day with deliberate indifference as to the appropriate way to address Mr. Finley. It doesn't say Rosario. See? It doesn't say Rosario. It says the family. The suit claims Rosario Dawson acted with deliberate indifference and did nothing to correct the situation. She cannot control her parents. This is where the lawsuit's coming. Can you control everything everyone in your family says? I don't want to be taken to court for some of the, I have some family members that say things I don't know. Everyone does. That's ridiculous. So it doesn't say if she specifically said something, it would say there in the lawsuit, Rosario Dawson did. No, it's her family. So it's very complicated, and there's a situation where her parents were the landlords, and this person was work for hire. They hired this transgender man for work, which I believe I read in another article. I'm not 100% that the work was not finished either. So there's so much here. Okay, I'm not even going to finish that. So before you throw stones, look into the situation and don't cancel people for this kind of stuff because you don't know everything. And there's many reasons why she should not comment. All right, now I will get to the, let's talk about Doctor Strange 2. Something great to look forward to that still they're trying to get that release date by doing the special effects first. So now I'll share Itchy Baka's twit. One of the biggest twits on Twitter. All right, here we go. All right, take this off. Okay, now I don't agree with Scott Derrickson's comments, but you're trying to cancel a man and say you're not going to see a movie based on this guy that was already canceled off the production of Doctor Strange 2. Do you know how many people's jobs are involved with this film? And you're going to do that over his one comment? I don't like his comment either. I think he's talented, but he doesn't have anything to do with Doctor Strange 2 anymore. Sam Raimi is rumored to be taking over. So this is what the other side, I'm covering both sides. No one's safe. Itchy Baka, here is what he says. Well, I guess I won't be needing to see Doctor Strange 2. Hey, at Scott Derrickson, how about calling? Well, you can read it yourself. I'm not reading it. But this is where it goes. No one's happy anywhere. We need to make fandom great again, and Geeks and Gamers great again. And B Level, you're not doing it. I said this is what I told B Level. All right, I told B Level, if you succeed, I will be happy to join you. This is no way to make fandom great again and to cancel people just like Ichibaka. You're no better than Ichibaka, B Level, with this type of behavior. You don't know everything, and it does not specifically name Rosario Dawson. So I am for her playing Ahsoka, and I cannot wait to see her in Mandalorian Season 2. But that's my thoughts on Geeks and Gamers News. This is how you contribute. Comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are on all this. And tell me if you think either side is correct, what they're planning to do. Ichibaka's not going to see Doctor Strange 2, and B Level doesn't want to see Mandalorian Season 2. Based on their politics. You know how they say stop putting politics to everything? Based on their politics, that is why they were canceling each side. No one's happy that way. Nothing ever gets better. See you later.